Hello, this is William McKissock with Schooley Mitchell, your expense reduction specialist. And the word of caution, this isn't my day job. I am an expense reduction consultant. That's how I make my money, helping businesses save money. But I'm also really keen to help businesses get promotion, especially during the COVID crisis. And moving forward, I'm going to be doing this for ages moving forward. And this morning, I have with me Kinard Robinson. Good morning, Kinard.
Good morning, William. It's awesome to be here. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. So let me tell the viewers and listeners a little bit about you. Kinard is the founder and chief executive officer with Empowering Creative. They are a digital marketing agency that helps companies tell their story to reach their audience. So let's just get into some questions, Kinard. So tell me a little bit more about yourself and how you get into this business.
Actually, it was just something that it just happened. It wasn't a part of my plan. I spent some time in HR management, helping directors and managing directors run their organization. And it was always a part of my plan to start my own company. So I really wanted to step out and make that happen. So when I did that, I wanted to focus on the managing consultant, type of role and do those same things that I did in corporate, help business owners run their company, be efficient, and really make sure that they're being more profitable. During that path, I discovered that I had a passion and a natural eye for video production. So I thought, how cool would it be to begin to incorporate some of that video production into my consulting? I'm already working with companies on their strategy. Why not take some of that to be able to market to their target customer? Did it. It was wonderful. I had a blast doing it. But one of the things that I noticed was that, companies will oftentimes know that they want video, but after the video was done, they didn't really know exactly what to do with it. I also would have clients ask me about social media management, websites, graphic design, all that fantastic stuff. And I would always either have to outsource it, or maybe if I did not have a contact that did what they were looking for, basically say like, I'm sorry, I don't know anyone that can help you with that. So it really reached a point where I started thinking, it's like, what if I brought all those services in-house to go beyond just consulting and video production, to providing a full marketing solution for companies. So that they could get everything that they were looking for, or bring everything under one roof. There were some clients that I worked with that had one company that did their social media, another company that did their website, another company that did this, another company that did that. So I saw some of that frustration trying to, keep everyone on the same page. So those were the things that really inspired me to branch out and do more. So Empowering Creative is basically a result of that. So Empowering Creative really focuses on the storytelling aspect, helping our clients tell their story and reach their audience.
Fantastic. I can empathize with you because I come from an economic development background. I've got a passion for helping people and helping businesses. Part of why I'm doing this. But I like what I do because I genuinely help businesses save money because of my services. I'm getting to live my passion. So you can clearly see, anybody watching this, you can clearly see Kinard has passion for what he does. So you touched on some of the different aspects about what Empowering Creative does. Can you kind of give us a little run through of the different services that you offer?
Absolutely. Video production and video marketing are, I would say, our two focuses. I would say that, that's the foundation of everything that we do. But we also provide graphic design. So, helping with the branding, the look, the feel, website, social media management, email marketing, Google ads. So every aspect of the marketing strategy that will need to be put into place, we touch all of that.
So I'm guessing part of what you just said in the first two questions is kind of what makes you different from other marketing companies. Can you elaborate a little bit why somebody would come to you rather than another marketing company?
I think the biggest thing is just really listening to understand. I found that there are a number of marketing companies out there that feel that they are, the number one expert, so you should do what they tell you to do. And at the end of the day, I don't think that that's always the case. I think that in a lot of situations, there's a difference between listening to understand and listening to respond. So, coming from that true consultative perspective, I always take that additional time to really make sure that I'm understanding all aspects of what a client is looking for. And, I make sure that my team is prepared to provide the appropriate solution that's going to help our clients achieve what they think success looks like for them. Because success for different companies looks different ways, depending on what it is you want to accomplish, depending on what type of content you want to have created, depending on, your target audience, or even just trying to figure out who your target audience is. There are a lot of aspects out there that really, I would say, differentiates us, but, just really taking that understanding perspective and then being able to utilize that to provide the appropriate service whenever our clients need.
Fantastic. Anybody watching this video, please be aware that Kinard's information is underneath his portion of the video. So please reach out, please like, share, and distribute this all over the place to help get Kinard's message out there. Kinard, so what size and scope of business and industry do you work with? And what does a typical client look like?
We don't have a specific niche that we truly focus on. I will say from a company size perspective, most times our clients are companies of 10 employees or up. As we grow as a company, our client size is growing as well. Yeah. But typically, 10 to, I would say, 300 employees has been where we've been for the most part recently. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the reason why that is most times those companies either don't have a marketing department or their marketing department is very small. So really thinking about, the digital side of their marketing and their web presence, interacting with their audience, creating content, the placement of that content, and all of those other aspects, we're able to come in and really help improve in all areas.
So you can clearly see that you're a caring individual. You really have a passion for what you do, and you bring that listening aspect to the table for your clients, and that's very important, as you say, because sometimes they don't know what they want, but if they talk to you, they'll tell you what they want and what they need, just by having another ear to listen to. So that's fantastic. Again, anybody watching this, you can see Kinard's a genuine person, and they offer a genuine service. So as a final thought, final question for you, Kinard. So can you share some success stories and some of the work that you've done for your clients?
I would say probably one of the proudest moments was we have a client, he has a roofing company. And interestingly enough, during the shutdown, during the pandemic, because he's a roofing company, he was considered an essential business. So his business in some ways actually grew during the shutdown. But early on, one of the first projects that we worked on with him was he gave away free roofs through, with a partnership through Habitat for Humanity. And we documented the process, and we created some video content for his company, for his brand. And one of the moments that stood out the most was once we finished the project, we started putting it out on social media. The response that content received, it was out of control. I mean, we were probably looking at 1,200 views per day. Mm-hmm. From a small company that, at that point in time, their digital presence wasn't very large. And I would say probably a few days later, the owner of the company called me and said, "Hey man, like, this is great. Not only is it great for our brand, but, you all were able to tell our story and talk about what we did. And it's something that everybody that I've talked to that saw it felt it." And he even told me that it brought his wife to tears, which, I mean, I was not expecting to hear anything like that. But knowing that, we had the ability to, tell that story, to, really help engage his audience and really provide that true emotional connection through the content that we created. I mean, there wasn't anything better than that.
What a fantastic story. So anybody watching this business, if you want to get so much success that it brings you to tears, please reach out to Kinard and his business. Again, you can see he's a caring, sharing person. He does a fantastic job. I've gotten to know him very well, and his services are absolutely fantastic. I can vouch for that. So again, his details are underneath his portion of the video. So if you want to cry with success, please reach out to Kinard, and he will surely help you increase your business flow. So Kinard, thank you very much for coming on the show. I really appreciate having you.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
You're welcome. And now I'll hand it over to Dave for the weather.